Hey there, Coach Adessa here. Please feel free to free yourself if you start to struggle to listen to me speak, or you feel like it's just not your vibe because it feels like circle talk, random nerdism, whatever comes to mind. No worries at all. It is just your gut sharing with you that this message is not meant for you. This message is to my peeps and my tribe that can hear it best and may need it the most. So I'm just going to get started with talking to you guys. It's been a while since I've spoken in this way. So here we go. Getting anywhere always feels better than getting nowhere, especially when we stop ourselves from seeing it as not far enough. Because if we allow ourselves to see it as not far enough, we continue to focus on where we haven't gotten to yet and act as though we got nowhere to then return to no further movement. It's like a standstill. So when we acknowledge that we got somewhere, we can continue to move somewhere else and somewhere else and somewhere else until one day we are finally saying, wow, it's been a long ride and we finally got there. And we can see how many other destinations were somewhere along the way to get there and know that it was all worth it because it was so much better than only reaching rest stops. Perhaps the majority of the exhaustion that goes with the journey is having too much rest, where the mind and body weren't needing or desiring rest at all. It was desiring to see, to do, and to experience more. So when it was over resting, it was exhausted, the same way that we would feel if we had too much sleep. Perhaps the body and mind are grateful for movement, the same way that can be felt by walking, dancing, going to the gym, any form of physical activity. Maybe it's not disappointment. Maybe it's not self-bullying and all the other things that we know are existing in our internal war, but resting to that point of limiting ourselves, limiting our energy and the blood flow that we need in order to proceed to our target destination. Where without movement, we're just sitting on E and not E for exhaustion. We emptied our own tank. We're not charged back up. If we keep moving forward one moment at a time, that's my motto, we can sit in the driver's seat and ride through it all. And when all is flowing well, we can have our moments. Our moments where we have to stop somewhere to engage the obstacles that condition us for the next part of the drive. Or our moments where we have to have that overwhelming, unexpected adrenaline rush and challenge all the challenges of the roller coaster rides, where some of those rides are our favorites. Like, we know them, we have readiness for them. For each part of the ride, it's familiar. We know the energy and the waves of the emotions that are involved and what we got to go through to get through the ride. And then there's others where we're shook. We're sitting there with anticipation anxiety, not knowing when it will drop from that top height, or not knowing how fast it can go, or not knowing what's around the corner. But it's still a roller coaster. Are moments where we must consider skipping the rest stop and riding the struggle bus ride for a while. To take a break from driving. That means that we can still be moving with the mind when we need to rest the body, and vice versa. Or the other moments where we hit a roadblock or detour and it's all in our hands to decide which turn to take to work around it without a damn GPS to spell it all out for us. We gotta act on it. We gotta move. It's a lot of moments. It's real life moments. And every moment has the opportunity for movement. It's completely an option left in our hands. Please help me understand. Tell me, what moments in life require sitting still? Where and how is it non-negotiable to be immobile in life? Not moving, incapable, required to be motionless. Where is that? Because for me, I can't understand without hearing these answers. And I mean genuine answers. Not coming up with an excuse and working hard to present it as a reason and being willing to keep trying to come up with a more realistic reason each and every season. Because in my eyes, from what I've seen and my own experiences and for those around me, there is endless evidence of it being the choice to not want to engage in any of the above moments. And without engaging the moments, you are not going through them, which in return would mean that you're using your free will to choose not to live through one moment at a time. And that's not just about my motto, it's life. Life presents the moments. That choice contributed most to the lost time. You often refer to that lost time, you often refer to an experience over and over and over again as a result of having never been at a time at all to begin with. Sitting, cozy, not looking for movement, not pursuing change, waiting for the destination to be brought to you because somewhere can't be worth it in your eyes and current mind. The final destination is the only one with worth. So this discovery that I feel I have of what I see happening and evidently existing has been eye-opening, because even more can finally make sense for how we as human beings can always have so many explanations for what contributed to lost time, and most lack evidence to support those said reasons because all we can voice is the struggles. The struggle is real. The struggle within ourselves and our environment, but if your struggle has nothing to do with the roller coaster ride, obstacle course, struggle bus ride, and or detours, like I say, day by day, because you're declining the time. It's because you're declining the time. You didn't lose time. You forfeited the opportunity. You're requesting straightforward flight when life has only offered you the road to travel on. Are you still by force, or are you stuck in negotiation? Are you still requesting a guarantee policy from life? Is that what you're waiting for? The time is now can wait for you until you choose to see it as the time is yours. While life continues with changing times, more experiences, age, and seasons, life doesn't give up on trying to present the best signposts, open doors, roads, and all that is involved in the endless lessons that connect us as an individual being. Free will plays a big part in the if, when, and how of your life. So you have the option to own it. I look forward to hearing some of those answers to help me understand those who believe they can't move. I am as open-minded as life's open doors, completely judgment-free and with evidence over opinion any day, anytime, pun intended. But for now, I am rooting for you all in the shadows, as I believe everyone deserves to live beyond survival mode. This is just a bye for now. It's always a bye for now. But I truly do wish to understand everything that I've just spoken outward is all that I'm receiving from my own exposures and my own experiences and what I'm seeing in my people. So if you are one of my people and you want to try to give me some more realistic reasons that help me understand, and even if you haven't met me yet, feel free to comment, PM me, find my email. It doesn't matter, whatever works for you, because I am on a mission to understand. Thank you. Bye for now.